Hello, everybody. This is Morgan Price, and today we are back in the Division 2. So I am working a headshot build, and with a couple seasonal modifiers and a current event going on, I have got some astounding headshot damage. This build is featuring the Shroud, White Death, Hotshot 4-piece Overdogs. It's got a little bit of everything in it. So first, we're going to go over the event. It's still going on for another day or so. It is the Deadeye Overdrive, and that gives you 60% headshot damage, 30% weapon damage, 40% accuracy, 40% stability, and 40% weak point damage. So if you are having difficulty getting past some of those more annoying bits that the game throws at you, this is the perfect time to get out there and get those done. So following that up, we're going to go into our build here. Now, you can use various other things to improve this. So this is not a 100%. This is how everything is. So what I'm looking at here is sharpshooter for the specialization because it gives us a few things. Actually, it gives us 15% headshot damage, 15% stability, and faster target acquisition while scoped. It gives us ammo regen when you're in cover, and it gives you armor while in cover. So it is definitely made for this kind of build. Moving along, we have two different weapons, and I'm using two different marksman rifles for two different purposes. So we are using the White Death because for headshot damage, it is the best weapon in the game currently at 137% headshot damage. Plus, it's damage to target out of cover, and I put Determined on it to make sure that every shot is a headshot. Moving on to the Shroud as my backup. Now, I have nothing for close up, but I also have a pretty decent aim when it comes to blind firing when they're right on top of me. So I can still kind of manage to not get overwhelmed too often. But we have the Shroud, and it is currently fully optimized, has headshot damage, damage to targets out of cover, and it has this talent, high priority targets. It amplifies weapon damage by 125% to the highest ranking enemies currently in combat as per the tier hierarchy, just as it says in the talent there. And they even broke down exactly what enemies you're going to be doing the amplified damage again. Now, this is interesting because this is exactly the opposite of the Overdogs, which we are using as well. So this is going to actually, combined with the Overdogs, this is going to give us a relative damage boost to everything, despite the fact that this goes for higher end enemies over normal enemies. Up next, we have the Overdogs here, and taking a look at these guys, this is the weakest link, and you get 30% weapon damage against lowest ranking. So basically, your supports, your rushers, that sort of thing, right down here, they're going to get the 30% lowest. So you're always getting a additional damage to an enemy, even though it's not always top tier 120%. We have Hotshot as our gear set, so it gives you 30% marksman rifle damage, 30% weapon handling, and 30% headshot damage. There's a theme going on here. So, and it also gives you the 4-piece is Headache. So the first shot with your marksman rifle will give you 20% headshot damage, and then you will get 10% armor at the next headshot, then 50% of your current armor. Give 10% armor. If at full armor, will give a bonus armor max of 50%. Okay, so the second shot will give you 10% armor. The third shot will refill your magazine, so you will never run out of rounds. It's always nice. And from the fourth one, you get all 3 bonuses every time you make that headshot, which is where Determined comes in. It comes in very, very handy. So all of these have headshot damage as the gear modification, and they are rolled to headshot damage. So it's going to give you quite a bonus to your headshot. And I'll show you that towards the end of this particular part. Now, Overdogs doesn't do headshot damage. It's critical hit chance, critical hit damage. It's the normal thing. Up next, we have Chain Killer here. And Chain Killer is a Walker Harris. It gives you a bump to your weapon damage. And it gives you Perfect Headhunter. So Perfect Headhunter is after killing an enemy with a headshot, your next weapon hit within 30 seconds deals an additional 150% of that killing blow's damage. Now, damage is capped to 100% of your weapon damage. If your headshot is over 150%, it bumps that damage to 1,250% of your weapon damage. So this is going to lead to literally 20 to 40 million damage per hit. So it makes it extraordinarily powerful. We are using the Achilles Pulse, and we are using the Tactician Drone. These are just kind of placeholders, nothing too crazy. And because it bears mentioning, right now I have my seasonal modifier, which this is for the next 12 weeks roughly, set to headshot damage, which you do with Convert 1 and 2 splits, and it gives me 120% headshot damage to my bonus on top of the 60, on top of everything else. So I'm going to show you the stat breakdown on this, and there you have it right there. We're sitting at 504.8% headshot damage, and that comes from the mask, the knee pads, Chain Killer, the holster, the backpack, White Death, one in a hand, which is the sharpshooter boost, Hotshot gear set, Keener's watch. We've got a ton in here, and that digital scope that is on our White Death right there. So we've got a literal ton of weapon damage here, and we got some pretty decent bonus weapon damage overall, and our accuracy is amazing, 118% with 103% stability. This is just insane. So we're going to go out and get ourselves into some trouble and oh, hey, look, it's daytime. To do that, we are going to run down here into the Federal Emergency Bunker. We're going to kick it on. Now, I'll be honest, right up front, I could technically go through and escalate this mission, but I'm not quite ready for that with this build as of yet. So we're going to run in here just as we are and start picking our targets and popping them. Boom. First one. Second one. Oop, missed them. Third one, 38 million. Nice. Get that guy. This guy. Now, the secret to a marksman rifle build is don't be in a rush. Now, mind you, you're not always going to make the shot. You're not always going to get what you're looking for per se. See, a headshot for 45 million. You're not always going to get the damage you're looking for. And you can get overwhelmed if you allow them to, say, sneak up on you. Oop, missed. Got him again. And
immediate medical assistance needed. Agent vital signs.
Okay, 0. I don't know what killed me there, but that's fine. We'll also switch to the White Death here and showcase it. It's got some amazingness to it too. So let's show you this. We won't get quite the same amount of direct headshot damage. Like we were getting 45 million a pop. Now we are just going to start out with the 8 million, but because every shot is a headshot now, I think that grenader tossed something on me and hi buddy. 30 million. 33 million, 32 million. See, you can get some really good damage out of this. And we're going to move up here and go, boom, 33 million. Hey, buddy. Oh, I think I got pegged by a knife. Got at least one more guy, more than likely. Or do I? Nope, find a bunker entrance. Okay, so that covers this first section here, and as you can see, extremely powerful, and as long as you are taking your time, you're not going to get too put out with being overwhelmed. Now, you still can get overwhelmed. You're still going to have them get too close, and when they get that close, well, unfortunately, that means that you're going to wind up probably stressing out, panicking slightly, and of course, I lost my bonus because I had to use 2 shots instead of 1, but I'll get it back. Reload. Now, where my shroud is going to come in handiest is going to be when I am fighting against. We're gonna go right here.
Deal to get an evac and fucked over Emily.
Should have stayed on
Clear
the
that out.
She'd live.
Go boom. Right in the arm there. No spicy hugs. Ouch. Alright, now you see this guy coming up on us? That is a tank, and he is going to be dead pretty quickly. So tanks do a lot of damage to you, of course. It is part of their nature. Oof. Let's patch that up real quick. And got you. Next up. Oh, who hit me and for what and where? Alright. Oh, hey there, buddy.
Serious trauma
How are you?
detected. Vital signs critical.
Patch up. Yeah, not gonna play with that game. Alright, buddy. I see you hiding. Please pop that head up. That works just as well. And we run up here. Really? Okay. Looks like that was the last guy for this section. And we're just gonna carry on with our bad self,
Detected.
doing what we need to do. So,
There's no way the outcast could have taken out an entire squad in a fair fight. It's not possible.
how did that miss? Should have missed. Oh, they're upstairs. Okay.
Online computer
All right, that
detected.
takes care of all them.
Great. You can use the computer to sync Isaac with their comm system. Hopefully we can get a 20 on our team. If they're in any shape to answer.
Connection established.
Hello? Can you hear me? This is Manny Ortega with the Division.
Manny, thank God. It's Maya. I'm all that's left on our team.
I've seen
We
this
couldn't get
map
the node
somewhere
back online.
before.
I salvaged some equipment that will get the White House node connected to the national network. Before I could get back, those crazy fucks showed up. You gotta get me out of here.
So I have been through here once today, but I didn't grab everything. We are going to go down into the basement. Oh, wait. Armor kit. I'm so used to actually having armor by this point that I tend to bypass it. This should be about where it... Like I said, I'm pretty good with snap aim when I need to. Most of it is just being steady in the hallway. All right, pardon me a moment. I had to step away briefly. Anyway, so yeah, there is a saying that slow is smooth, smooth is fast. And usually it's coupled with a cute picture of a sloth, but well, I don't have a cute picture of a sloth. Door shut. No, I'm not.
Let them die. Now they're screwed.
Hey, can't believe I missed that one. That was not a matter of slow is fast. All right, come here.
God forbid you can't hide forever.
No spicy hugs.
Detected.
Fix. You wanna take that peek?
Not another one.
There we go. I think that's everybody. Yes, it is indeed.
I think I'm safe for now, but please hurry.
Help is on the way, Maya. Sit tight and just try to stay calm.
If you're running through here and you know where to look for all the things. Already got it. Oops. Armor kits. Hooray.
Extreme heat signature. Sprinkler system detected.
If you can trigger the sprinklers, they should be able to put out the flames.
Okay, that helps. Go to sleep, my oh, dang it, you ducked in. Good night. Your buddy?
You gotta put out the flames. I don't know if Maya has any fireproof gear.
Unfortunately, I'll lose my headshot that I'm holding on to there. If you look down, you'll see the little determined mark. Now what that means is that next shot, wherever I land it, is a headshot. So therefore a headshot kill. Unfortunately, when you're soloing things like this, and you have to do utility. So you're going to wind up, you know, firing the shots, getting rid of some of your stacks, and it's a little bit of a pain, but it is, unfortunately. I always think there should be something back here. There really should be. Alrighty, just might as well. I probably ought to run. Let's get this guy recharging. Now, something to note about the pulse that I'm using. It is called the Achilles pulse, and what it does is it highlights a weak point. Now, if you are, oh, I already got that. If you are focused more into skills, what will happen with that is you will get 5 weak points highlighted, and if you hit those weak points, they count as headshots. So it's very useful, and I actually want to put together a skill-focused Headhunter build. I'm not really sure I could do it, though. That's the problem there. All right, Maya, come on.
I'm safe for now, but I don't think they're gonna stop coming after me.
Now, what
I
I
don't know what I did to
could
make them
do
so
is
mad.
replace
You
this
have to stop them.
with
They're
a
coming.
decoy.
It's not safe.
Except it didn't do it for me, unfortunately, so now it is... Thank you for supplying your head. Next up, next up. Oh, missed. Tried to move too fast. You can go away, and so can you. And there is our soon-to-be friend once we get through the next wave. Let's put the drone right there. with that. Hit him with that. Switch to this. I'm not hitting him. There we go. Back to this. All right. That finishes up that. I think I only died once. And that's because I tried to be cocky about it. Anyway, that is my current headshot build, and actually it is quite a nice setup. And, you know, hey, leave some comments on it. If you think I could do something differently, if you have ideas for that skill setup I was talking about, just let me know. And yeah, so anyway, if you like this, please click that thumbs up button, leave a comment down below, and consider subscribing. And I will see you next time. Let's go talk to Maya and finish this up, and then we'll get out of here.
If you hadn't have shown up when you did.
Actually, I do too.
I'll head back as soon as the escort team arrives.
That was weird, but all right.
Equipment Maya recovered. We can restore
All
the
done.
chain network across
Anyway,
the entire
thank you so much for
country.
watching. I will
I'll
see you
send a
next
team
time.
to assist Maya
Bye.
to retrieve the